Sees Boris, welcome to Werks Reunion.
Thank you. Very nice to be here. Such an amazing place. I'm really stunned, speechless. Hope I find my words back.
Well, there's a lot for you to see around here, but for right now, we're gonna focus on this beautiful Turbo S, and it's a Turbo S exclusive series.
Exactly. It's a limited production run of 500 cars worldwide that we built. It's called the 911 Turbo S exclusive series, and most important for most of the people, besides it's a nice optical appearance, it has 27 horsepower more than the standard Turbo S, which is a car that is not underpowered, I would say.
Yeah, because it wasn't enough that it was just a Turbo S, you had to add a little bit more power.
Yeah, exactly.
So, to me, a Turbo S is already pretty exclusive, but for those that want to take it another notch and want to go into this model, what part of this are you closely involved with, and how do you take a Turbo S to the next level?
I mean, most important is always that we say we don't do the cars, or we don't make the cars better. We make them individual, we make them more personal. That's our focus with the exclusive manufacturer and our team that I can call myself responsible for. So it's basically the best job in the world, is creating special vehicles based on the standard cars. And I mean, what we do is all of the time we start with a blank piece of paper and take over all the ideas we get from talks with the customers, like here, that they say, couldn't you do like more with carbon fiber? Couldn't you do a power kit for the Turbo S? So that's what we put in. Then we work together with the designers. We go a bit crazy sometimes, so we're always a little bit ahead of our time, especially with colors and materials. So we will get to that point later on. And then at the end, there's an idea, and this idea takes 3.5 years then to be realized. So that's
well, I'm going to pause right there with regards to this car. Boris and I, we have some history. I want to ask the crowd here, do you guys know of a special car, maybe this color, anybody, that has to do with PCA? What's that? Close, close. We had a very special car to celebrate our 50th and 60th anniversary. What did we call it? Who said Cold Coupe? He said it right there.
Is this a special prize now?
There is. So let's pause for the special prize.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. So oops. Hold on. We're gonna first thank Frank Cunningham from allcarcentral.com. Again, Frank Cunningham from allcarcentral.com, who gave us 2 tickets to Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca for last year? No, this year. Just kidding. You got it? Find a friend. They're looking for friends. They have 2 tickets to the race for this weekend.
Congratulations.
Introduce yourself.
Because as you know,
I'm down on live. I can help you.
The GTS Club Coupe.
I can take them away from you.
Blue car that I think we can tomorrow. This car that you have.
Everything we do
Yeah,
is Club Blau.
I'll
Which I like.
take you up on them.
The color
You don't need
still,
them.
I mean, it's called Club Blau.
Nancy wants to go
and
buy
it
them.
was, I think,
Yeah,
personal.
and you'll be on my
Porsche
reporting
Club
live page.
of
You'll be
America,
worldwide.
that the color should
Everybody
be
will say,
Germany.
wow, what a good guy helping out
Absolutely,
Dano.
yeah. Nobody understood the German.
There you go. Thank you.
All
Your name, sir?
Brian.
Brian, thank you. Thank you, Brian. You're Dano reporting live. Appreciate that. How about that? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Southern California?
Yeah, Huntington Beach.
All right.
Yeah. You too?
Or it used to be Yorba Linda.
So
All right. Yeah, you used to have tennis salons, Yorba Linda, Anaheim Hills, East
You guys
Hills.
want to come up?
Yeah.
Now I'm in the
As
Denver
Boris
region.
talks about this
okay.
Turbo S
Brian here.
exclusive.
Yeah, as I said, it's a limited production run of 500
Thanks again.
vehicles.
Appreciate that.
It's based on the 911 Turbo S. The technical differentiation is the power kit, that on the one side it has 27 horsepower more, but even more important, it has 750 Newton meters torque permanently, while the normal 911 Turbo S has it only with overboost.
I like that
so
word,
the
Newton
torque is
meters.
what you feel when you drive it every day. And of course, I don't have to tell you that the 911 Turbo S itself is already a high-performance car. So this setup with the rear axle steering, with the power kit, with the aero kit that comes standard with the car, it can't go further. I mean, this car...
Well, you always say it can't go further,
Yeah,
but then
maybe-
next year we'll be here, you'll have this car. It can't go any further.
Maybe not next year, but as I said, we have to do like 3.5 years.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall
But
for
this car actually did the Nürburgring Nordschleife in 7 minutes 14 seconds with regular street tires.
it. As compared to a 918 Spider?
Yeah, I mean, this was much quicker, below 7, of course, but it is very close. I mean, we are in a close competition between the GT cars, the turbo, and this car is really pretty quick, and they didn't do it yet with ultra high performance tires. That will be really interesting. How quick is that? Yeah, and the second main topic from a technical side is the use of carbon fiber. If you see the front bonnet, this is completely made of carbon fiber, and also is the roof. And it is a very, very special process to get those parts produced. For example, the front hood is, for one front hood, 2 weeks process time for every car. The reason is, if you can touch it, you don't feel any surface difference between the carbon fiber and the paint, which means you have to mask it first
Those,
before you
non-believer in
put
the
the
audience.
paint on, and then after that you have to polish it several times so you get really this smooth surface.
And from our project with the Club Coupe, I know that even though you may think it's simple, oh, well, instead of going with a steel or aluminum hood and just go to carbon fiber, it's not that easy because you have to go through durability tests.
Absolutely, and road testing. I mean, we drove thousands of kilometers around the world with this car, and especially you have to think about safety. Vehicle safety is always an issue. In the front, you have also to think of passenger or pedestrian safety. If they would hit the front hood, it's not enough that it
So
looks
you would
nice.
be worried about the pedestrian?
We are.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
we
good
are.
to know.
Yeah, and as I told you, it's really an extensive use of carbon fiber, which is the front hood, it's the roof, and we have this shape here, this double bubble roof, which is, by the way, as some of you might guess, not a takeover from the GT cars. It's wider than the GT cars, so it's specially made only for this one. In the rear, we have the rear spoiler, completely made of carbon fiber, the upper part, and also the lower part in the rear is completely made of carbon fiber and newly designed.
The lower diffuser.
Yeah, and same is true with the side skirts. So the side skirts also have this complicated paint process where you have a part that is exterior color and the rest is carbon fiber. Of course, talking about the intakes, the mirrors, and, as you know, I mean, exclusive manufacture stands for passion for detail. So even the little triangles here are made of carbon fiber.
Of course, you wouldn't want to leave them
Right? Of course not.
And even your ducts on the intakes back here, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is also something very special about this passion for detail thing, because this logo under the clear coat has to be brought on the carbon fiber, and carbon fiber normally is a rough surface. So you have to take care that you put a logo on it and put clear coat on it and you don't feel it.
Now, I was lucky enough to have a tour at the factory, and I noticed some gold cars in the lineup, but I didn't notice a white one, or maybe I did. But I guess what's important for me to know that this car, as special as it is, a lot of it was still built in the same lineup as all the other 911s.
Yes, yeah, and this is true up to a certain point. Because, I mean, talking about the gold color, we have that at the Quail, at the exhibition in the other side. This is the communication color, and this color is reserved specifically for the small series, so you don't get it for other cars. And for those customers who might not be as self-confident as we are, we wouldn't have a problem driving golden cars. There are other choices. I mean, you can have white metallic, you can also have a gray metallic, and you can also have black, gloss red, and graphite blue.
So I'm a wheel guy. Tell me how you chose that color combo, that design.
Yeah, especially really important thing about this car is the wheel, because the wheel design is specifically made only for this car. So it's very thin spokes, and we ended up with the first design sketches where we already saw, I mean, you know Brent Larsen, right? Our designer in Weissach. We saw the wheel design with these thin spokes. We had this idea of the topic of the golden axles. So we said, We can make it even thinner looking if we put some golden accents on the wheel, so it makes it even, yeah.
I like the color combo because back in the 70s, you know, the Johnny Players special cars.
Yeah,
I mean,
I remember that.
for those of you that know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and especially for those of you who like classic cars, look at the ring around the center lock. This is something that should remind you of the wheel covers of the early 356s, because it had the crest and the little golden ring around. And very interesting about not only passion for detail is something we are talking about with Exclusive Manufaktur, but also craftsmanship. There's a very, very nice YouTube video about the production process of this car, especially the wheel. Because the wheel is first painted in gold, then painted in black, and then a laser cuts out these precise lines. You would never be able to do this with masking it and painting it.
Right.
So this is done by a laser actually.
Precision. That's what it's all about. So we talked a lot about the exterior. I know there's always something special on the interior.
There is a lot. We should open the doors and maybe invite people to come closer and have a
At
look.
the other door?
Maybe also one word to the wheels, because we had a world premiere last night here in Monterey. As well as these wheels, now there's also a carbon wheel available. Press note went out this morning. It's 20% lighter. It's made of carbon fiber. The full wheel is made of carbon fiber, and it's 20% stiffer also. And the wheel design is taken over from the race car, so it's a 7-spoke wheel design. You will find it on the internet because it was just announced yesterday. The interior also takes over the design speech of the whole concept. That is very important for us to have a concept that goes around the whole car. So the base color is black leather, and then we work with the golden accents also in the interior. And what is very specifically interesting are the 2-stripe designs in the seats and also in the roof liner. You're doing this because you like to touch me, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That and the feedback.
And has had nothing to do
We're
with
close,
the
but
sound.
we weren't going to tell the story. So.
I know. Yeah, and what is also very important is if you see the interior carbon fiber, you should have a closer look, especially with this light, because they have a little copper thread that is woven into the carbon fiber. And that is very complicated because copper is very stiff and hard, and the carbon, before you put resin on it, is very flexible. So you have to combine a flexible and a very hard material. And then it comes out here in this nice golden shimmer that you see in the carbon fiber.
I noticed on the dash plaque of this car, 000 of 500.
Yes.
So what happens to this car?
Actually, normally, if we would do what the controllers say, it would be destroyed.
Oh,
I mean, it's like if we were working for a company that produces washing machines, it would be the same. The prototypes, what would you do with it? I mean, you cannot have warehouses full of thousands of washing machine pre-productions.
Sure you could. Sure you
So, but I can tell you, I said what we would have to do if the controllers win. Normally we find somebody who would like to have such a car internally. We will not sell it because we say it's 500, so it has to stay.
So all of us friends here are all internal.
Normally they go to the museum
Ah.
and to the apprentices workshops, so those cars will serve as training cars for the future, so the apprentices can work on it. Then we have exhibitions, maybe we give one car to one Porsche drive for their museum, something like that.
So we may run into this car later on.
Maybe, yeah. But talking about the limitation number, what is also very interesting, because you find it not only in the car, but also in the watch.
I think I ought to get the car along with these.
This I can probably afford.
Yeah,
No?
but the only thing, if you want to buy it, is
I have to buy that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
We only sell it to owners of the car. It's the first time that Porsche Design has their own movement.
I know you guys can't see, but on the back,
Yeah,
this
you
is
should have a closer
this
look.
is a self-winding motion watch, and the wheel, the movement in the back is the same as the wheel on the car. It's ridiculous. And why would you wear this? You would just walk around staring at it.
That's what I normally do.
Yeah, look at that.
And the best thing is you can spec it up fully matching the car. So you have all the color combinations of the car you can have for the watch. And also if you, for example, choose you don't want to have the golden accents on the wheel, you will have the movement of the watch also with a black wheel.
We're about to see the face. Wow, very cool.
Do I get the car with the tickets?
That's the special prize.
Okay.
Maybe later.
All right.
So this is a 3-year project so far?
3.5 years.
3.5 years?
Basically.
So what's next?
I can tell.
I know you can never. I always have to ask though.
Yeah.
You know?
You always ask. Because otherwise I will not be here next year showing anything because they will fire.
That's
And you will be still here on the lawn doing...
Boris, where are you?
Somebody else.
So next year you'll bring even more exclusive and even faster car, I'm sure.
I mean, what I can say is what we are working on at the moment is for the future we want to look even more into the Porsche heritage. So we want to bring some details of the heritage cars of Porsche into the modern ones. But it will take a little bit more time.
So there's 500 of these?
500.
Okay, so what I think is important for folks to know is you may or may not be in the market and be one of the 500, but it's important to know what Exclusive has to offer for the complete model lineup.
Yeah. I mean, for sure we have to keep some of the details of this car only for this car, because otherwise it's not credible as a limited production run. So we will not offer the carbon roof and the carbon front hood. But first thing is you can spec up your 911 Turbo S just after your personal preferences with so many options from Exclusive manufacturer, starting in the exterior with this aero kit that you also get for the normal 911 Turbo S, but also in the interior with a lot of leather details and all the trims that you can choose for your decorative parts. So there's really an endless choice for customers to create their most personal car.
Well, Boris, thank you again. It's great to see you. I know when I see you, I like to see you, but I know you usually have something very special in tow, and you didn't disappoint this weekend.
I hope
Thank
so.
you.
Thank you very much.
Everyone, Boris Apernick.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
you go, Boris. Good deal.